What's your name?
My name's Jack.
Jack.
Carol.
And how old are you?
14 years.
And tell me a little bit more about you.
I'm a professional gymnast. My name's Jack Carol, I'm 14, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of stand-up comedy. I've had cerebral palsy since I was born, and yeah, basically, still got it, won't go away.
It's impossible for him to move around without some kind of aid, either a wheelchair or a walking frame. That seems to be the least of his worries. His big worries are whether his jokes make people laugh or not.
I use my cerebral palsy in my act because in comedy, a lot of times your weaknesses are your strengths. It's like the elephant in the room, and then when you mention it, they go and they can relax and enjoy the rest of the funny jokes.
He wants to make people laugh and he wants to make something of his life, and yeah, I'm really proud of him.
I'm not looking to help people in need because I'm a horrible, selfish individual. But if people do find some comfort or some inspiration from what I do, then brilliant, bonus. I'm never going to be Usain Bolt, right? That's sorted. But maybe I can focus on my strengths, which is, you know, bring joy to the world.
All right, well, best of luck.
All right, cheers. Don't worry, I know what you're thinking. Harry Potter's had a nasty Quidditch accident. Do you know what I can't stand? Sorry, let me emphasise. Do you know what I can't stand? But look on the bright side. I've never had to queue at Disneyland. Now, I'm just going to throw a disclaimer out there. If I do get too energetic, please stop me. I want to keep my benefits. Otherwise, how would I heat the jacuzzi? I'm joking. It's a pool. I was at the cinema seeing the new James Bond film the other day, and it got me thinking, you know, maybe I would have liked to have had a go, you know, being James Bond, but obviously I'm a bit inhibited. Ah, Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. No lift. But this isn't the first Britain's Got Talent event I've been to. I was actually at the live tour in Manchester, funnily enough, 2 years ago. And the staff, they couldn't have been more helpful, moving people out the way, getting us to a seat. And then when we finally got there, the view was just fantastic. And we sat down and my sister, she tapped me on the shoulder, turned round, and I'll never forget this as long as I live. She said, "Jack, we are so lucky you're disabled. You cannot take her anywhere." Thank you very much. I've been Jack Carroll. Goodbye.
It's got a standing ovation as well.
Right, Jack. I'm going to have to go to David first of all.
Jack, you are a comedy genius.
Thank you.
I wasn't as funny as you are 14. I'm not even as funny now as you are at 14 years old. It was incredible. Every joke was a winner.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Jack, you made me laugh before the act even started, and
I know, I've got a funny face.
No, you just...
Jack, the thing that's great is nobody feels sorry for you. You're self-deprecating, you're hilarious, and I think you've got a huge future.
Well, I've got to tell you, Jack, you've got one of the most refreshing attitudes You made fun, you know, of what you've gone through, and you made it funny, which is really, really difficult. You've just got an incredible personality. And I'm really happy that I met you.
Thank you.
Come on, 4 yeses.
Okay, David, yes or no?
It's a gigantic yes.
Alicia.
100% yes.
Amanda.
Yes for me, Jack.
Thank you.
Jack, you have. I think you know what's coming. 4 yeses.
Not my best gig ever.
Well done, that was brilliant.
I love him. You like
Brilliant.
him?
Yeah, he's really funny. You don't have to take his age or his cerebral palsy into consideration. He's just a really, really funny comedian.
Fantastic comments from the judges. 4 yeses.
Yes.
And a standing ovation from the crowd.
Something that I can't do. I think we were just rubbing it in.
What a great day.
Probably the best experience of my life.
Hello, I'm David Walliams and you are YouTube. To see more amazing videos from Britain's Got Talent, just click on the button below. And if you subscribe to the channel, my Simon will love you forever, just like he does me. He does love me, yeah, he does, he does.